Okay, hello everybody. This is Daggerhan, and I am back in LOTRO here with my brand new gaming computer. Compliments of one of my nephews who decided to go out and buy me, of all things, a gaming computer. So thank you, nephew. I appreciate that. I've got two nephews. I'm proud of both of them. One is in the service. He's in the army, and the other one who got me this computer, he has his own business, and I'm proud of both of them and their accomplishments. So, having said that, I am here in LOTRO, and I figured why not check out some skirmishes. So, here we've got the skirmish area, the defensive skirmishes, and the offensive skirmishes. So, what we're going to do, we're going to start with this one here, breaching the Necromancer's Gate. And this one will lead into assault on the Ring Wraith's lair. So we're going to do one video with this one, then we're going to continue sort of like a part two on the assault. So it's there. It's at level 120, which is what my character is. There'll be no advantage on my part with the levels. And let's proceed. Okay. Okay, so this is my soldier. In the skirmishes, you have a soldier that you acquire early in the levels, and he helps you out. He assists you with these skirmishes. You can have a warrior. There's also a healer and a magic user, and some others as well. So you could choose which one you want to work with. You could only use them in skirmishes, and most of them, there are, I think, a couple that you're unable to take them out and use them, but they are good to have, and they are a good, good help. So here we are. Let us go up top, and of course he's letting us know what's going on. Very good. And before anything else, let me eat a little food because that'll help me in the healing. And it's always nice to have. Healing here is morale. So as you can see, what I'm touching, I just get the morale. That's what they call healing. Alright, come on. Come on. Let's see what you got. And my warrior seems to be, I don't know. What, do you go for a drink of water or a hot dog or something? What is it, dude? We're going to do something for your keep. Alright, so this guy here is a lieutenant. You can tell by that fiery glow over his head. So, the champion, which is this guy I'm using here, and you might recognize him from the LOTRO tours. It was the main guy I used to do the tours with. Okay? And he is the ultimate melee character. And he definitely is a badass, no doubt about it. And in this game, the developers seem to tweak their characters every now and then. And this recent time they did it with this guy here, the champion, and they made him a little weaker in certain things, like certain particular raids, I believe. I've not been able to do that, to check it out, because those raids were hard on my old computer. But from what I understand, it had an effect on his ability to do his job. However, I have no complaints with this character. I have used them throughout all the quests thus far. I've never called for help. I've never needed other people to come join me and get me out of a bind. I have gone through everything with him, and all the different instances and skirmishes and the quests. Let me show you quickly. This is the class traits, right? So this is the line that I'm using here is the Berserker. It's basically for single enemy, your hits. There is, however, this one trait here, the Blade Wall, which is an AoE attack. This line is your main AoE class. So when you want to do that, if you want to help others, I will use it occasionally. I will go in with groups and I will put this on, and instead of having a one-handed sword, I have two. Excuse me, two-handed sword. I have two one-handed swords to use that, and he's great with that. He is, he is all about the melee. So no matter how you slice it, when it comes to in your face, this is the man for the job. So, or woman, because there are plenty of characters that use females for this, and there's no difference. There's definitely a champion is a champion is a champion, just like any other character. They play their part. So, okay, come on, folks. So over here we are. All right, let's deal with you. So this guy is a lieutenant. He's one of the tough ones. They kind of the birds in this game. They debuff you with their hits. They've got a lot of little tricks in their feathers. It's my hamstring. There you go, down to the floor. So the hamstring is one of the skills that I use often. There are some people who don't use it. They'll put their points into something else. For instance, okay, let's see, the hamstring, which is this one here. Okay, they won't put points into that, and I've seen some videos, and they're not very big on using this. I love using it. I think it has got me out of a pinch many occasions. Being a lone wolf that I am, I don't call for help, so this has been very helpful. Also, the horn of Gondor has been a great help. Okay, and at the moment I can't find it here, but I know it's here somewhere. But anyway, the horn of Gondor is good skill. It'll stun several characters at one time, and this hamstring does one character at a time. So I like it. I like the skill. I like being able to use it. It certainly gives you a moment's reprieve while you're fighting. That shot I just did, I'll show you that in a moment. See, it goes to the ground. That's a hamstring. So, alright, so this is for an elite character. There's a couple of ways the elite characters come out in this game here, in these skirmishes, and this is going to be like a I don't know, wolf or some kind of animal like that. But let me show you this one hit here, the grazing attack. So when you hit them, you get some morale back. So this also has been a very good thing. When you're in a little bit of a pinch, you hit them and you get a little extra morale back. So that's nice. Let me see something here. Okay, this guy up here is staying put, so he's not walking around. So let's use this. Okay, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Come on, where are you? Alright, I don't know where he is. And that's going to lead to something. I know it is. So let's get rid of this guy before anything else. Okay. Alright, so I know there's going to be another one of those things somewhere. Has to be. And we'll be fighting whatever creature that is in the very near future. Let's go up here and let's take out my warrior. He always seems to be running off. What I want to do, I'm going to do this in front of you folks, and sound effects, let's bring that up a pinch more. I want to be able to hear something so you folks can get a feel for the game, as well as hear me speak. That's where it's going to be. There we go. Okay, so this area, before I do anything else, I'm going to show you what we have here. Alright, so that's what we have here. This is like a city. Alright, this is in Mirkwood, and when we did the tour, the LOTRO tour, we did do an area from here, and if you recall, we were in there, in this area here. We were at the back, we were looking down in that direction. I think we also did an area up here in the front, and we saw this city. So, quick look at the map. Alright, so we were here, and we were here rather, and no, I'm sorry, we were here, and we saw it back here, and we saw it over here. So this is a city. This area that we're working in right now is just a small area pertaining to the city. So there's a lot to it. If you were not doing a skirmish and you were up here in Mirkwood, you could walk into the city and battle it out, you know. And I wish this guy would stay still, stop running around. I need you over here. Okay. So that's what it is. Dinner. Come on now. There you are. Oh, I'm getting hit. Okay. There you are. All right. Oh, I thought it was going to be a wolf. Look at that. A dog of some sort. Oh, shoot. I just got rid of that by mistake. I hate when I do that. See, sometimes I click on these things and I move it. And I lose it. So I gotta pull it back out. Wonderful. Let me character, skills, hamstring. Where are you? Yeah, sometimes I click on it and I kind of drag it at the same time without realizing it. So where are you, hamstring? Hamstring, there it is. All right. So I hate when I do that, but it's all part of the fun. Good. Okay, so it's been cleared. We're going to get our counter attack. Thinking you could probably hear it a little better now. Ooh, that was close. So you see how close I got over here. So yeah, this is you know, it's not an easy thing to do. It's not a cakewalk, you know. You can hurt yourself. As much as hurting yourself you can do in a game. But you know what? I think I need some food. That's another reason why it wasn't happening. I wasn't healing at the same time. So okay, so that's good. And this one here, we take that. All right. What goodies do we get? That's nice. Okay. So yeah, that's definitely is a challenging part of the game, and the game is challenging. It's a fun game. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it if you decide to come into the game. You enjoy Lord of the Rings and Middle Earth, and certainly it's not a new game. And I know there are other games out there that are a lot more fancier by way of textures and all that. I myself play DayZ, which is a zombie survival type of thing, and it's an awesome game, and the looks of it is fantastic, especially now that I can actually play the game with my new computer. Um, but yeah, it's no joke. It looks great. But this game here, even though it's has some years behind it, it's a very enjoyable game. You can do a lot of things here. And there's a lot of questing, and it's a free-to-play game. And like I said in the tours, you do the VIP at least once to get a couple of perks that stay open. And but yeah, it's always good to pick up a few extensions and things like that because you'll always have them. Um, and considering the game is free to play, you spend a few bucks on it if you're able to, and you'll have something fun forever, really. I can't tell you how many hours of enjoyment I've gotten this. Again, I'm nuts. I've got two accounts and something like 17 characters, so this is how much I enjoy this game. Let's get you out of the way. You. Pain in the neck. Nice. Very nice. So yeah, the idea again is to do this is just to show you some gameplay. I don't know how many videos of skirmishes there are out there, but I figure I'd throw my penny into the pot and just go through it and do some gameplay, some fighting, and you get to see a little bit more of the world. And of course to show off my new fancy gaming computer. Nice and shiny. See how shiny it is? It's so shiny. Yeah, I'm having a ball with this, folks. I couldn't believe how great the textures looked. I mean, I've always played the games, and the textures are fine and all that, but it wasn't a clincher for me. I'm okay, being able to play the game. So, but this here, okay, that's up top. Okay. And if you look at the mini map, you can see a little red dot. That's the enemy, and I believe he's an elite character. Hey, you are, dude. All right, come over here. You, where are you? tough. Yeah, if you don't play your game right over here with these guys, you know, they will kill you. Um, doesn't matter what armor you wear. These guys are tough. There are some other elite characters out in the world that have millions of hit points. Okay, millions. There are these wandering elite characters that you come across in the world, and you could do it solo. Certainly, some of them. I haven't done all of them, so I can't really comment on how many you're able to do solo. But yeah, the elite characters out there. There's some of them that are just like the amount of hit points they have. It'll make your head spin. So it's there's a lot of aspects to this game. There's a lot to do in this game, and you won't be getting tired of playing it. If you're into the genre, if you're into the story of Middle Earth and all that, you will have fun with this. I know there are some folks out there that get a little bent out of shape over having to pay for content, but you know, this is a business, and it wouldn't exist if there wasn't any funds for them to have. And you know, they employ people, which is always a good thing, and they provide a service for people that enjoy this stuff. Yeah, I've paid for a few items, and I'm actually quite glad I did. And for both accounts, I did it. So I'm okay with all that, you know. You don't do it right away. You can't do it. You know, I saved up a little bit for it. Sometimes times were tough, you know, and when you're not ready to buy, you don't. You do what you can. But as for me, I enjoyed being able to get that content and playing it. And any of my characters that I open up will have it available to them. And yeah, it's free to play. You can do a lot as a free to play player. But the VIP, I strongly recommend that you get it at least once, so that a couple of perks open up and they stay opened up for you. Other than that, you know, you could just enjoy the game. You see, so the horn stunned them for a few seconds, and some of them have gone longer than that. Um, but it is a nice reprieve. Sometimes you need it, you know, to get a little hit points back, a little health. Sometimes you need it to regain some fervor so you can use whatever hits you want to use. So it helps you out. It gives you a little breathing room. Not really. He's too strong for that. Some of them don't. There you go. Let's put that on. There you go. Yeah. All right. So, I think this is the end of this video. We took care of this first part. Come on. Brand new car. Brand new car. Okay. Brand new car. I always try to get brand new car from the treasure chest. You know what they say, right? There's no Coupe de Ville at the bottom of a crackerjack box. So, alright, so this takes care of this particular skirmish. And I'm going to make the next video right away so that we can put out 2 videos. And it'll be like a part 2. Alright, and let me show you quickly. Okay, well, this is the one we just did. we're going to go to this one next. Assault on the Ring Wraith's Lair. And we will do that in just a few moments. I'm going to get cleaned up, and I will be back and see you folks in the next video, which will be very soon. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you in a little bit. Bye.